But what I found was, it's amazing for us to think. We give credit to the Egyptians for having some level of creativity or intelligence. Whoever built the structure, be it human or alien, had some level of competence. Meanwhile, we stop and think that they brought in D9 Caterpillar dozers and cleared off a space before they started building. Meanwhile, if you and I were to build a pile of rocks to reach the moon today, we have enough common sense to let's start where there's already a pile of rock. Why don't we give them the same credit? For some reason, we think that they took these large 7 to 10 foot stones, 60-ton stones, and they cleared off a space and they put these stones out there with a side length of 756 feet of the Great Pyramid. If they used 7.5 feet stones, it would be 100 stones on this side, 100 stones on each side. 100 times 100 is 10,000 base stones. What if all they did was like you and I would do, was line a periphery, build a wall, possibly using 2 rocks back to back. It would be 100, 100, 100, 100. 400 stones to line the perimeter, 400 stones potentially to line that perimeter, 800 stones. And then we just filled in the middle with trash, sand, debris, and slop, because who's going to see it? Here's the difficulty. We don't give them enough sense to say, what if there were hills where the structure sits? The base of the Great Pyramid today is almost 13 acres in size. And we demonstrate, I can demonstrate it with photos and evidence, that there are 50-foot tall hills underneath the structure presently. The northeast corner of the Great Pyramid is naturally existing. Why haven't we been told this before? The northeast corner of the Great Pyramid are steps cut out of a hill that's been there all along. It is not stones that were stacked. In Volume 2 and Volume 3 of our Pyramid series and online, we demonstrate doing dig profiles in the structure that there are 50-foot tall hills underneath. When you understand how a pyramid is built, only about 20% of the mass of the structure is from the mid-level up. 80% of the mass is from there down, because it gets smaller as you go up. Once we replace the 50-foot hills underneath the mass of the structure, we realize up to 15 to 20% of the mass of the structure was provided at the beginning of time, and they just built over it. And what we demonstrate is how one would move the large stones without sleds or slaves, knowing this bit of information.